happen to see my ring sizer thing anywhere, do you, Sky?
What?
I don't know what I do with the ring thing. Alright. It has disappeared.
What did? Oh, you.
Yeah, the ring sizer thing. Oh, yeah. Hey, Jesse, welcome in. Oh, I gotta remember how to spell. I'm tired still from the day, Scott. How's it going, Jesse? How are you? All right. Yeah, it's been a long day. Hey, kitty. Welcome in. This will not be a long night. Just FYI, this is not going to be a long night. Oh my goodness. I went with Skylar today on a zoo trip, which was a lot of fun, but it was a field trip. And I'm exhausted. I was in charge of Skylar and one of her friends from class, and uh, these ladies wore me out today. Hey Desiree, welcome in. So I was gonna post. I want to post a couple of the pictures from today's adventures. I mean, I'll probably do that sometime tomorrow. But we had fun. We had a lot of fun. It ended up being nice, cool weather, and didn't start raining until we left. But I'm exhausted. So welcome in, everyone. Hey, Amy, welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome in. So we got a lot of fun things for tonight. We are still gonna do some dollar start bids. I've actually got a box of brooches. I know we haven't really touched brooches too much with the dollar start bids, but I've got a box out and we're gonna do some of those. Um, I do have new items, and I was gonna wait until Saturday to do the new items. But I'm so excited about a couple of these pieces. I wanted to bring them out for you guys. See if there's any interest. But they are absolute amazing Zuni pieces. I never come across Zuni pieces. And anyway, so I was able to pick up a couple um yesterday with the with treasure hunting. Found a few other little goodies, but so we are gonna do some new stuff. I probably am gonna recap on a couple of things from this past weekend. And then we will go into doing some of the fun dollar stuff again. Um just I did have some things that I didn't quite get to on Saturday, and um but like I said, then we've got the new Zuni pieces and some Native American pieces that are just really out of this world. So I wanted to bring those in. I can't find my ring sizer, so we're gonna kind of have to. I do have some new rings, but I know that they're small. So they're probably around size 5 and 6. So and who knows, maybe between now and then I can find the ring sizer. Maybe it'll show up in a box. I feel like I put it in a box. Just don't quite know which box. But anyway, let me do yes, new treasures. Yep, gotta show off the I mean I'm they're absolutely stunning. I just kind of floored about finding those. Found them at an antique mall about 45 minutes from here on Antique Mall, and I was really, really shocked to find some Zuni pieces. So, and I mean, maybe going back, they did have a few more pieces. Um, so anyway, but the lady that owns the little booth, I think she is older and she's trying to consolidate and kind of trying to get rid of stuff. So if that's the case, I may be able to get my hands on a few more pieces. But we will see. We will see. We will see. But what I did bring, what I did get, are absolutely amazing. So I'm very, very excited to show those to you guys. Um, but anyway, let's do the housekeeping rules. I'm still looking for my ring sizer as I'm talking, and it's just not where I want it to be. Where are you going? You're leaving me? Don't leave me. Aw, I've enjoyed my day with you, and now you're gonna leave me. All right, sorry, Skylar's going upstairs, so she's not gonna stay and help. But anyway, that's okay. um. Anyway, let's do Desiree. Thank you so much for catching everything. Thank you, thank you. So let's just go ahead and do the groundkeeping or housekeeping rules. And then we'll get started. We're going to start off with some $1 stuff, and then we're going to go into the other stuff, and then we're going to go back to $1 stuff. I think that's what I have in my head. But anyway, anybody new coming in that has not purchased with me, or is not registered with me before, please do make sure that you register, before purchasing, and, or at least by the end of the show, I have to be able to know how to find you. But please do send your information to my email, which is, it depends on what platform, your own, but it's either pinned at the bottom of your chat or up at the top of the chat. So the information I need, and again, please do not send your credit card information. I do not want any account information or credit card information. All I need from you is your PayPal email address, or if you use Venmo or Cash App, your Venmo Cash App handles. Or I think I could do it by telephone number. But what I need is your real name, your YouTube username, your address, and like I said, your PayPal email address. Please, again, do not send any credit card or any information like that. For one, I can't process it. For two, major privacy thing. I'm very much a stickler on privacy. Um, that's my job. That's my day. That's my day thing. Compliance and privacy and rules and stuff. So make sure that you don't send that information, but you can send your email address. Uh, I do ship worldwide and of course domestically. Hey Cheryl, welcome in. Um, Domestically, I ship USPS, Ground Advantage. If you ever need anything quicker, let me know and I can do priority. But usually Ground does just as well. Um, just a warning, prices have gone up a little bit, so there's just a little bit of uptick on the shipping prices. Although I still try to keep it as low as I possibly can. Really, I really, really do. Uh, let's see here. Shipping worldwide. There are some countries I will not ship to. There are some countries that I will require priority international shipping, which is a little bit more expensive than for first class. Yeah, prices are going up everywhere. You're not even kidding. Um, but anyway, if you're worried about your country before, do check with me before you bid. But I will tell you, Canada, we're all good. First class international, that's fine. Great Britain, Australia, we're good with those countries. So those can be first class international. Just keep in mind when I do give you your information for your shipping, you do have the option to choose priority international. Um, First class international cannot be insured. It would have to be priority international, and your full amount would have to be claimed or declared, not claimed, declared. But that's, we'll cross that bridge. I don't know why I'm going in all that. Too many weeds. Um, Bid in increments. I usually say 1 to 25, $1 increment, 26 to 75, $2 increments, and anything 76 and over, $5 increments. But honestly, I'm not going to make you change your bids. It's just to make things go faster. You're fine with bidding what you want to, whether it's what you're comfortable with. I really, I'm not, if we really get into where we've got a lot of bidding wars, I might become a little bit more strict on it. But I don't typically have too many. Um, anyway, we'll play that by ear. If you have any questions, let me know. Please feel free to blah blah blah. I can't talk. Please feel a hard three comfortable. Yeah, that's right, a hard three. And that's right. We are all civil. Yes, 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 yes. Have fun. Yeah, that's the thing. Let's just have fun. We're gonna have fun. We always have fun. And we can talk about anything you guys want to talk about. I don't care if it's furping or farting. We have some of the best conversations here. So have at it. And please do share your links. If you have a channel, please share your links. I will, when I get into going through and doing the auctions and showing stuff, I will forget to mention to share links, to share your links. So please do share your links anytime. I don't care. Please go through and if you do have a channel and you do not have a blue wrench and you need someone to share it, please ask one of our mods to share your channel. Um, so yes, they are fun, aren't they? I know, right? The one about, yeah, you got crabs. See, we talk about everything. Uh, and don't, yeah, it's uh, we have a lot of fun. All right, and again, you guys are gonna have to forgive me because this has been an exhausting day. I am utterly exhausted. So I'm a little punchy, I guess, or what is it? Punch drunk? Is that what you call it? Punch drunk when you're so tired you've gotten to where you're delirious, or you're silly, or you feel that way. That's kind of me at the moment. So, uh, please forgive me for tonight, and it will not be a long night. So I do have every intention of being done by 11 o'clock. But like I said, we're going to go through some dollar stuff first. And then we're going to bring out the new stuff. We're going to bring out the new sterling and Native American. And then we're going to bring out whatever other new stuff that I had left over from the weekend and maybe a few things. And then we'll end it with some dollar items. So, um, yeah. And if there's anything that you guys want to see sooner rather than later, just let me know. We can do that. And this is actually just what's sitting here, so I'm going to run this one first. So, this is a really, really, really pretty, necklace. It is freshwater pearl. And, I don't know, do I have a length on this one? What do we have? That's the frozen. Yeah, so this one's 18 inches. It does have a sterling clasp. And there goes my alarm. Why is my alarm going off? It goes off every Monday at 8:15. I can't remember why I've got that set up. Had that set up for a reason, and I don't remember what it is. But anyway, y'all got some classical music there for a minute. Anyway, so this one is 18 inches, freshwater pearls, and then some kind of blue beads, and I don't know what kind of stone it is, or if it's even a stone, or if it's ceramic. But let's just see if it registers. So, it's a really pretty. You had to get uh the intro music right. Alrighty. So anyway, 18 inches. This is just really, really pretty. So beautiful freshwater pearls, and let's turn this on. So beautiful freshwater pearls. There is your clasp. And then I don't. These may be ceramic or glass. Either that or some kind of composite or some kind of. I'm not entirely sure what they are, but they're beautiful blue beads. And then you come down and you've got like this little dangle. Beautiful necklace, 18 inches, freshwater pearls, hand knotted, sterling clasp. Let's see here. It is really, really pretty. Start and bid $1 if there's any interest on this one. Oh, and that was another thing too. If you guys are building a box, just let me know if you guys want me to ship. I can ship whenever. But I do need an email from you guys as far as when you're ready for me to ship. But anyway. Or if you guys want to start a box, I could do that too. So, I know it helps to save on shipping now. Hard 3, says Kitty. Got Amy in at 5. Thank you guys. So these are always fun. So, it is a really pretty necklace. It's different. It's really, really pretty though. You're out. Okay. Thank you, Kitty. So Amy is hot at 5. If there's any other interest, we're looking at 6 or above. If not, we are going to count this down to Amy. And what is today? Today is 5/11/26. Alrighty. So we're going to count this one down. So going once, going twice, fair warning, and sold. Thank you, Amy. Thank you, thank you. Great, great gets. Beautiful necklace. All right. Thank you, thank you. All right, let's see here. This box. All right. Now. Oh, I should have done that in the same book. Anyway, it's okay. Next up, this is a little thing that's just sitting here. This is a vintage pin. An old brooch. You've got beautiful AB crystals. These are prong set. And these are AB crystals. Absolutely beautiful. This is a nice little old brooch. You can see right there is the pin. Goes way past. So this is, I imagine, around the 30s. 30s, maybe early 40s, but probably more like the 30s. Because you've got such an old clasp. You can see where it's sticking out. Beautiful little brooch. It is very shiny. It is very sparkly. It is a start and bid at $1. So really, really pretty. The AB crystals are beautiful. This is just a nice little simple brooch, but it's a nice old one. And the ABs are the crystals are prong set. So I've got Kitty first and 1. Okay, and then Jessie is out. Thank you, Jessie, for your bids. Thank you. All right, so it is. It's really pretty. Hey, Susie, welcome in. Welcome in. Yeah, it's sparkly. It's very sparkly. It's a nice little older piece. They are beautiful, beautiful. And if I missed anybody coming in, please forgive me. So welcome in, everyone. Thank you guys so much for being here. Tammy, welcome in. Cheryl, welcome in. I think I called everybody. I think I've called everybody. But if I didn't, please forgive me. All right, so Kitty is out. So Susie is hot too. Hey, Elizabeth, welcome in. All right, so we're going to count this one down to Susie. So going once, going twice, Fair warning. And sold. Thank you, Susie. Kitty and Jesse, thank you guys for your bids. All right, congrats, Susie. A, B, round, brooch. All right. Let's see here. Ah, there's my bags. Get this one over in a little bag. All right, I want a little one. Let me open up a new thing of bags. This will be a good size. Oh, Susie, that is sweet of you. Oh, that is awesome. Well, thank you. We will do that. Congratulations, Kitty. See, you guys are so awesome. That is so sweet. Perfect, perfect. All right. All right. Thank you, guys. Thank you, thank you. All right, let's see what else I've got. All right, I'm going to start over here for a minute. I've got a few things up over here that I could... Tell you what, let's do this one. This is a really, really pretty necklace. I want to say the drop on this one. I know the clasp is sterling. And it's on sort of like a... I don't know if it's a leather cord or if it's something like that. Like maybe a hemp cord. I don't know exactly. But it's an 18-inch necklace. I don't know exactly what kind of cord that is. But anyway, there you go. Sterling clasp. And then it comes down a little cord. Then you've got a little wooden bead. And then you've got this really beautiful piece of either jasper or agate. It is absolutely beautiful. I love this pair with turquoise. I think this layers phenomenally with turquoise. So anyway, so here is this one. And we are going to do a start and bid on this. Start and bid at 1. So it is a really, really, really beautiful stone. And like I said, it's about an 18-inch fit. And then, of course, you've got the drop for this, which is really, really pretty. So Kitty, I've got Kitty in first. Okay, awesome. Elizabeth is back at 2. So I love this. I think this is really pretty. It is. A hard 3 at Kitty. All right. Yeah, the color is beautiful. I mean, it really is pretty. It really I have paired this with because I like picture jasper or turquoise anyway. I know Kelly loves the 3s. So Elizabeth is back at soft 4. I'm out from a soft 4. Okay. So you guys can get me tickled. It's not gonna take much. All right. Kitty, thank you for your bids. Oh no, wait a minute. Okay, we're in at 4. Are we on a soft 4 with Elizabeth, or are we out at a hard 3 for Kitty? I'm so confused now. All right. Elizabeth, are you in at 4? All right. All right. Kitty, how bad do you want it? Okay. So we're gonna count it down. Okay. We're gonna count it down at 4. For Elizabeth, going once, going twice. Fair warning and sold. Thank you guys. Thank you both. All right. And that one was 4. All right. Thank you, guys. All right. Let's see. Do I have anything else over here? Let's see. Got this. This is a pretty necklace. This, I think, is Charmin' Charlie's. Yep, this is a 2-strand Charmin' Charlie's. Let me just get a drop on this one. It's 2 layers. It's 2 strands. 2 layers, 2 strands. Comes down to a little bit past on the... Well, it has an extension too, but on the innermost ring, it comes down just a little bit below 16-inch drop. So you're looking at probably around 32, 34 inches on the inside strands, and then you do have a longer extension because of that 30-something. I can't. I've got to... Okay, for a few minutes. Why couldn't you use your dad's charger? Got a brand new charger upstairs. Okay. And then you've got an extension. But anyway, this one is Charmin' Charlie's. Really great vintage necklace. So these are like little acrylic beads, and you've got really pretty red glitter back behind these foil backings. But really pretty necklace. Like I said, it's 2 strands. It's long. But this is a really fun necklace. Fun vintage necklace from Charmin' Charlie's. So this one is going to be a start and bid at 1. If there's any interest on this one. Really fun statement piece. Really fun. I think this one is great, especially around Christmas time. Like, this would be really pretty with a sweater at Christmas. The beautiful gold tone. The gold tone is in pretty good condition. Not a whole lot of wear on the, I guess, plating. But beautiful, and I love the red. So, great necklace if there's any interest on that one. Good little vintage one. Again, this is great for Christmas. Wear with the Christmas sweaters. Okay, and this goes really great up underneath a collared shirt too, because it's so long. All right, so we'll pass on that one. All right, this is another pearl one. Now this is just again a freshwater pearl necklace. This one, the pearls have been dyed blue, like a real pretty sort of like a light blue, aqua blue. It is 19 inches long, has a toggle clasp, not sterling, not gold, not sterling. But it's just a really fun freshwater pearl. And these are more of your like raw freshwater pearls, not cultured. But then you can see that they are dyed blue. But a really neat look, really pretty look. This is definitely a very beachy look. But I love it. I think it's phenomenal. Starting bid on these, $1. If there's any interest on this one. Let me get out the brooches here. A little bag set up here. Alright, so if there's any interest on the freshwater pearls, those are at 1, or the start bid is at 1. Jessie is in at 1. Thank you. If there's any other interest we're looking at, it does look like mermaid pearls. That's exactly what I was thinking when I was putting it up there. Like, that reminds me of something like a mermaid piece. Yep, I agree completely. Alright. Yep, Brooches next. I'm actually going through and looking at a couple of them right now to start it off with. Alright, so Jessie is high at 1. We're going to count it down. So, going once. Going twice. Fair warning. And so, thank you, Jessie. Thank you, thank you. Beautiful, beautiful pearls. And we're going to call them mermaid aqua pearls. All right. Now, let's see. Let's do this little brooch first. This is a cute little scatter brooch, but really pretty gold tone American flag with all your pretty little rhinestones. Here is the back, working order. It's in really great condition, but it's a nice little scatter brooch. Again, you could wear, and do different things with it. Starting bid on this one is one. I mean, this is great to go on a blouse, on a collar, coat, what have you. Put it on a bag, anything like that. It's really, really pretty, really sweet little brooch. So, and the rhinestones are really pretty. But it's small enough. It's more like a scatter brooch, so it's small enough to where it can go on a blouse or on a shirt without it messing up with your fabric or making anything hang down. So, all right. So Elizabeth at 1. Susie's come in at 2. So next we would be looking for 3 or above. Okay, Elizabeth is out. So Susie is high at 2. So we're going to count this one down for Susie. Elizabeth, thank you for your bids. That's awesome. Awesome, awesome. Well, thank him for his service for sure. So going once, going twice, fair warning, and sold. Thank you, thank you, thank you. A beautiful little flag. All right. All righty. Yes, definitely. Yes, definitely. Um, all right. Let's see. I've got some brooches in here. Let's see what I can come up with here first. All right, this is cool, and I think this one was a little Avon one. Yeah, this is a little Avon brooch. Silver tone. Um, and this one is a D initial. This is from Avon. And you can see right down here is where it's got the little, oh gosh, you can't see it, can you? Anyway, that's where the little Avon mark is. But anyway, great little brooch. If there's any interest on this one, start and bid at 1. Awesome, awesome. So Elizabeth is in at 1. All right. If there's any other interest, we're looking at 2 or above. Let's see what else we've got. Oh, these are some good ones. All right. Hey, Leonora, welcome in. Welcome in. All right. So were you going to count this one down for Elizabeth? So going once, going twice, fair warning, and sold. Thank you, Elizabeth. Thank you, thank you. Did you really, Susie? That's awesome. Yeah, I don't know. Kitty. Oh my goodness. I don't even have a comeback for that right now. Because when you say that, I'll think of as Diddy instead of Diddy.
What?
And oh yeah, what?
Diddy. I know they know Diddy.
A Diddy Kitty. Oh, that's cute. Oh, this is a fun. I haven't done this. Ooh, this is nice. Ooh, let's do this one. This is pretty. Who is it about? Why can I cannot. I can't see to save my life. I can't. I've got a splinter in my finger and I can't see to get it out. I'm gonna tell my husband he needs to come down and look at it. Alright, so is it Ciento? I cannot read this. Maybe you guys can read this. Can y'all see that? I don't know if y'all can read this or not. But anyway, I think it's Ciento or Cierto or anyway, it is a signs. It is a older brooch. It is a vintage brooch. You can see where the pin comes out from the pin clasp. Again, I mean, based upon that, you're probably looking around the 40s, 30s or 40s. I'm not 100% for certain. But that is an old clasp. It is in working condition. And it's a beautiful gold tone stem, or, yep, gold tone stem, and then white enamel. So this is metal, and it's white enamel rose. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful rose. Well, there you go. So Amy is in at $1. You knew where I was going with it. So Amy's in at 1. Elizabeth is back at 2. It is pretty. It's a really pretty rose. So, all right. So Elizabeth is in at 4. And Karen, welcome in, Karen. Karen is trying to get in there. All right, so Amy's still high at 5. Karen is in at 7. Thank you, Elizabeth, for your bids. Elizabeth is out. And Amy is out, so we've got Karen in high at 7. So we're going to count this one down for Karen. All right, Amy, thank you so much for your bids. So we're going to count this one down. Going once, going twice. Fair warning. And sold. Thank you, Karen. Thank you, thank you. All right. It is. It's a real pretty little rose. And it's Hans. And it's older. Get this over in a little bag. Okay. Next one. This is a fun little bag. Now does this one work? Yeah. This is an older brooch, but it's not. Now the pin's not out like the others. So this is probably a little bit more around the 40s, 50s. But anyway, old brass brooch. Let me see. Faux pearls. But anyway, beautiful faux pearl. Gold tone faux pearl. Brooch. Here's the back. You've got the brass back. It comes out just a little bit. So I'm gonna say this is probably around the 40s. Mid to late 40s. But great brooch if there's any interest on this one. We're going to do the blah blah. I can't talk. There we go. Starting bid at 1. So, Jason, welcome in. Welcome in. How are you, my dear? So, I got to go see some turtles in a half shell today. Like real turtles. Big turtles. Big old snapping turtle and some other tortoises. Oh, love you, Jason. Love you, love you. And we'll see you tomorrow night. All right, so we had Amy in at 1. Susie is back at 2. Just a really nice older piece. Very, very classic. Goes, I mean, put this with some pearls. But goes great with some other older things as well, too. So, anyway, we're going to count this one down for Susie. Going once, going twice. Fair warning. And sold. Oh, Karen. I'm sorry, hon. I had just put in sold. And I am on live chat. So let me refresh. All right, you guys let me know if it got in or got out. The mods, I'll need for you guys to tell me. On my screen, I've got the sold first. Okay. All right. Thank you, Karen. I'm sorry about that. I've got sold on my side. I don't know if the mods, if you go in live chat, if they can check. Are you in live chat? Please give 2. Oh, well, Susie, that's sweet of you. Okay. All right. So, well, Susie, thank you. Thank you. All right. Well, we'll do that. That's sweet of you. You're awesome. All right. So, gift to Karen. There you go. That's right. That is very, very sweet. And that was the vintage pearl brooch. All right. Not a mod, but I see 3 before sold. Okay. All right. That's what I need to know. I see it differently on mine. But that is all good. That's the reason I want you guys to check behind me. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Congratulations. Thank you, guys. Susie, thank you for that. I know, right? You guys are all, I have the best chat. You guys are amazing. All right, next one. This is a really pretty butterfly. Now these are foil back acrylic red stones, faux pearls, and then rhinestones. But it's absolutely beautiful. I love the butterfly. Starting bid on this one is 1. And here is the back. So this is newer. This one's not vintage. But it's really pretty. Foil back. And really pretty butterfly. Very sparkly. Very, very sparkly. Okay. It is. It is sparkly. Jason! I love you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Turtle power. Yes. Oh, I need the turtle power tonight. I am my fuel. I am running on empty. I am running on fumes tonight. Went with Skylar field trip to the zoo. These ladies wore me out. So all right, I'm gonna call this one down for Susie. So going once, going twice, fair warning, and sold. Thank you, Susie. Thank you, thank you. Said you were getting this one. Jason, thank you again. I love you, and we'll see you tomorrow. Good night. Oh, you guys are awesome. All right, let's see what else we got. We got some. Did you just do that? You can't. We can't do TV right now.
This is supposed to be me, huh?
You didn't do that?
Oh boy.
That just scared the snot out of me. Hey Denise, welcome in.
You couldn't even give me a good jacket. Can't phase me. You want to call me a little fat?
Okay. We don't need comedy hour. All right. I think we got our own comedy show. All right. Next one. This is really really pretty, and I want to say it is signed. Yes, this one is signed. This one is signed Leisner. You can just barely see it. It's right there. Right there. It's hard to read that. But it is signed Leisner. And this is a really pretty Leisner brooch. Nice vintage brooch. Gold tone with really beautiful deep red rhinestones. The plating on this is really in great condition. You know, a lot of times you'll get these where they start peeling. But this is actually in really, really, really great condition. So this one, of course, where we're going to start it off at. We're going to start it at 1. So beautiful, beautiful brooch. If there's any interest on this one. Yeah, this is a nice little piece for Leisner. So Leisner or Lisner? Leisner. So Amy is high at 1. Elizabeth, I see you. Yep, there you go. Let's see. Amy is high at 3. Elizabeth is in at 5. Karen is out. Thank you, Karen, for your bids. Susie says a sizzling 6. We're not at hard 3s anymore. We're at sizzling 6s. Amy is out. Thank you, Amy, for your bids. So we got it between Susie and Elizabeth. All right. Sexy 7. There you go, Elizabeth. So Elizabeth is in at a sexy 7. You're out to sexy. All right. Thank you, Susie. So, Sizzling is out to sexy. So, thank you guys so much for your picks. Oh, my Lanta. Going once. Going twice. Fair warning. And sold to sexy. There you go.
Sexy.
Okay, yeah. Let me. Sold to Elizabeth. Thank you, Elizabeth.
Is that what you mean by sexy?
Shh. I forgot I have a 10-year-old over here. Just Mama's being silly. Oh, my Lanta. She did. She came back down. Yeah, there you go. I don't know. Excellent 8. You can always do a excellent 8 or extravagant 8 or existential 8, extraterrestrial 8. I know there's a few. All right. Let's see. I'm still having this bag. Oh, there you go. Easy 8. Yep. Yep. This is a fun little bag. This is a really cute one. This is older. Still probably around 40s to 50s. Or actually, I want to say might be a little bit closer to 60s. Because this kind of gives me 60s vibes. But, exciting 8s. Yes, all right. Yeah, there you go. So there we got ease. Now what will we do for a 9? Really great cat brooch, rhinestones, body and eyes, nose, tail. This is a really cute little cat. He is unmarked, but you do have There is the pin, if you can see it. So okay, well yeah, there you go. So we've already started at the auction. So Kitty is in at 1. So sweet little guy. Yeah, there you go. Something like that. All right, so we are going to. Okay, Elizabeth is in at 2. And Kitty is back at 3. What are you doing, cat? Why are you getting into mischief? I thought you were back behind me asleep. All right, so Kitty is in at 3. Elizabeth is out. So Kitty is hard 3, and we're going to count it down. So going once, going twice, fair warning, and sold. Thank you, Kitty. Thank you. Elizabeth, thank you for your bids. All right. All right. Congratulations. Let's see. Put that one in a little bag. All right. That's what we have. All right, this is another really pretty one. This one is a bird of paradise, or I guess it's what you would call it. It is really pretty. It is signed, and it's signed. Is it Mademoiselle, something like that? Right there, Mademoiselle. So great little brooch. Here is the bird. Beautiful enamel work, and you got a rhinestone eye. There is the back. You got a little bit of wear on the gold plating on the back. But it's a really pretty brooch. If there's any interest on this one, and we're going to do this one, of course, at a starting bid at 1. If there's any interest on this one. So the painting is actually pretty good. There's a little bit of wear on the edges. But overall, really great condition. Really pretty. Yeah, the colors are really, really pretty. So we've got Elizabeth first at 1. And Amy, I would need for you to go to 2. All right, so Amy is in at 2. Next would be looking for 3. Okay. 3 tree. There you go. Tree. Fabulous 4 would be next. Amy is out, so we're going to count this one down for a hard 3 for Elizabeth. Hard tree. Going once. Going twice. Fair warning. And sold. Thank you, Elizabeth. Amy, thank you for your bids. All right. Now let's see here. Do a few more brooches, and then we're going to switch over to some new stuff. And then we're going to do the other new stuff, and then we're going to come back and do some more dollar things. Let's do this bag. All right, let's start off with this one. This one is just a really pretty silver tone brooch with faux pearls. But it really is a beautiful brooch. It is very glitzy. All those clear rhinestones, they're absolutely beautiful. Very, very sparkly. Here's the back. It's a long pin. And of course, all of these, I've checked and working order. But it is a very long pin, but it's really, really pretty, really sparkly. So starting bid on this one is one. I don't think I just wrote down the last one. No, I didn't. Uh-oh. And guys, do please make sure to check your invoices when I invoice, and make sure that I've got everything on your invoice. Because I'll get into doing these and I'll forget to write something down. So don't let me forget to write something down. All right, so beautiful brooch. It is very sparkly, very, very shiny. And the faux pearls are absolutely beautiful though. You've got a really pretty iridescence to those. Okay. So Susie is in at 1. If there is any other interest, we're looking at 2 or above. And if not, we will call this one down. So going once, going twice, fair warning, and sold. Thank you, Susie. Thank you, thank you. All right. Let's see. Yeah, we got all kinds of pretty things in here. All right. Butterflies. All right. So these are some different little butterflies. The first one, this one still has the little tag made in Taiwan. But these are those like little thin, almost tin like butterflies that they put this really pretty glitter on it. And then it's got like a sort of protected cover. But anyway, really pretty little butterfly. Starting bid on this one is 1. And these are fun to get a lot of these and do something fun with, whether you decorate them on a bag or, or your shirt, jacket, what have you. But I think I've got one. I've got one more. I thought I had a couple of others, but they're not in this bag. I don't think. But they are really, really cool to put together. So Amy is in at 1 on the purple pink one. Beautiful, beautiful butterfly. All right, so if there's any other interest, we're looking at 2 or above. Yeah, they are. They're really, really pretty. That's awesome. I hope everybody had a great Mother's Day. I should have asked that at the beginning of the show. But I hope you guys had a great Mother's Day. Gotcha. You have a bunch of these as magnets. Yep. All right, so Susie is in at 2. And then if there's any other interest, we're looking at 3. Amy is out, so we're going to count this one down for Susie. Amy, thank you for your bid. And then Susie, I'm going to count it down for you. Going once. Going twice. Fair warning. And sold. I hope everybody had a great Mother's Day. Ours was fun. We ended up doing some treasure hunting, and I found some stuff. So we went treasure hunting, and then the BJ and Skylar got me some flowers to plant for Mother's Day. So we did that Saturday. We did that Saturday after the show, and then we went back and got a couple more yesterday to kind of fill out the bucket. So good. I'm glad you had a good Mother's Day. Good. Hey, Minnie, welcome in. All right. And this is the pink and purple. All right. And then here is number 2. This one's a little bit more green and blue. Same thing, it just doesn't have the little sticker on the back. But same thing, same place. I've had a lot of these come through here. But this one is the blue and the green one. Again, start and bid at 1. So Amy is in at 1. Oh, I am so jealous, Susie. That is one of my favorite is Korean, and we don't have a good Korean restaurant around here. We actually had one about an hour from me, but they closed down a few years ago, which just devastated me because that was about as authentic as you could get for Korean around here. They had tteokbokki, and I love my spicy rice cakes. So, all right. So Amy is in at 1. If there's any other interest on this one, we're looking at 2 or above. If not, we will count this one down. So going once, going twice. Fair warning. And sold. Thank you, Amy. Thank you, thank you. Well, good. I'm glad you guys had great Mother's Day. That's awesome, awesome, awesome. Yeah, we went over and spent it with family. I love Korean food, Susie. Of course, I love Korean dramas too. And Korean music, K-pop. But I've been a fan way before. I've been a fan for what? How old are you? You're 10, 13. I don't know, at least 15 years.
Really?
Nah. How long I've been a fan of Korean, like Korean dramas and Korean music. I was a fan before it got big here. So. Just to share. Yes, yeah. Oh, I haven't done the novellas. Nah, it's gonna have to be something I try. But I love the drama series and I don't know, the music and uh my best friend and I, we've went to go see Big Bang twice when they were in New York. We actually went both nights. So I wanted to see 2NE1. We didn't get to see 2NE1. And then we wanted to see Epic High and Tableau, but we missed that concert, which I was devastated about. But those are the older ones. Sorry, guys, I'm picking out some more brooches. As I talk, I promise. I'm not just jibber jabbing. Yeah. Oh, yes, the skincare is amazing. Now that is one thing. They know their skincare. Yep. And it's so much cheaper over there than what it is here. It's like take a trip to Seoul just to go for their skincare. Like, I'm not even joking. Um, don't look it up. Okay. I won't look it up. All right. All right. Here's a few more brooches, and then we're going to switch over to some new stuff. All right. So, first one is going to be this grape one. I think this one's Premier Designs. There's the little mark down here. But here's the pin. There's the bell. This is obviously not vintage. But it really is a pretty piece. And there's the front. So you've got pretty green enamel. And then you've got the grapes, and then you've got some rhinestones. It's pretty. This is great, wear it on a torque or something, especially if you're going wine tasting or anything like that. Ah, gotcha. I will Google it, but just I will use caution. But I like to cook with I call it gochujang sauce. I don't know if that's exactly the right way to say it. Um, but I love spicy rice cakes. You just can't ever get them around here. Um, all right, so that's there. If there's any interest on the grapes, that one's one. All right, next is this really pretty little flower. This one does not have a maker's mark, or at least not that I can see. But it's a sweet little flower, gold tone flower, with the rhinestones and faux pearl. May have a little bit of wear around the edges on the gold tone, but you do have two finishes. You've got a shiny finish and then one that's a little bit more textured. Starting bid at one on this one. If there's any interest on this one. All right, there's the back, so you guys can see the back. Okay. So there is that one. Tell you what, let me push these back here a little bit. All right. Next one. Don't know the maker's mark of this one. I mean, I don't know the maker of this one. There is no maker's mark, but this is a really cool one. You've got just a few little rhinestones in the middle. And then all the rest of it's just like silver tone metal. But beautiful, beautiful brooch. Starting bid at one on this one. This would really look pretty with a scarf. Like if you wanted to, clasp a scarf together, this would be really pretty to do that with. Okay, thank you, Jesse. Whoa, Kitty is in at 10. Power bid. All right, so Kitty has high at 10. Jesse is out. Thank you, Jesse, for your bids. If there's any other interest on this one, we're looking at 11 or above. Amy is out. Thank you so much, Amy. All right, Kitty. Going once. Going twice. Fair warning. And sold. No, you do not. It's like you wanted that one. Okay. It's like you were playing around. It's like, I want that. That's mine. I'm gonna say Art Nuevo style brooch. I don't know what else to call on that one. It is really pretty. I see. Yeah, that would be. That would be really, really pretty. The bigger. Where did all my bags go? All right, next one. This one is signs. And I am not going to be able to read this. I think this one is Jerry. I don't know if this one is Jerry's or Sarah Coventry. I'm not sure. It's one of the two. This one's either Jerry's or Sarah Coventry. I know that's kind of two different spectrums here, but it is signs. I just can't quite make it out, and it's right there. And I remember looking this one up and finding it, but I don't remember who it is. So anyway, it is signs. But it's a pretty gold tone leaf, with little green enameled leaves. There are a few that do have a little bit of wear to them. But anyway, it's a really pretty brooch. If there's any interest on this one. And we've got a starting bid at one on this one. Okay. Okay. So that one's there. If there's any interest in that one. Next one. This one is Monet. Yes. This one is a Monet bar brooch. And I just... So that's where it's on. This is a great bar brooch. Anyway, and you've got the faux pearl dangles. But beautiful, beautiful bar brooch. Starting bid on this one is one. And this one is Monet. This is really, really, really pretty. Really great condition. Faux pearls. Really great brooch. Okay, so Amy is in at 1 on this one. Alright, if there's any other interest, we're looking at 2 or above. Great get for Monet, guys. Susie is in at 2. Alright, next we would be looking at 3 or above. So Amy is in at 3. Beautiful, beautiful finish on those faux pearls too. They have a really pretty luster. Yeah, yep. It's a great classic piece from Monet. A very modern piece. Very classic modern piece. Alright, so Amy is high at 3. So Susie is back at 4. Alright, so Amy is out, so Susie is high at 4. So we will call this one down for Susie. So going once, going twice. Fair warning. And sold. Thank you, Susie. Thank you, thank you. Amy, thank you for your bids. That is a Monet bar brooch. Alright. Let's see if it'll fit in this little bag. Have you eaten yet? You need to go eat. Please. Oh. Oh, that is sweet of you. Well, thank you, Susie. That is very, very sweet. I will do that. That is very, very sweet. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Gift alerts. That is very, very sweet. I know. Sharing the love. Yep. Sharing the love. Alright, next. Now this one is San Jerry's. This is a cute little frog. So this one's got a little bit of wear. Not a whole lot, but maybe just a little bit of wear to the enamel and to the finish. But sort of like that light gold tone. And then you've got the blue enamel and then green enamel wash on the eyes. Really cool frog. Starting bid at 1. Okay, Kitty's in at 1. Alright, Elizabeth is in at 2. A hard tree. Alright, so Kitty is in at a hard tree. Alright, so then we're looking for a fancy 4. Oh, a rip it 4. A rip it 4. There you go. Alright. Next we would be looking at 5 or above. Alright. Ribbits. Ribbit, gotcha. going to call it down. So going once, going twice. Fair warning. And sold. Ribbits. Oh, Malanta. All right, for a oh, a ribbit four. I know, right? All right, let's see. A couple more, and then we're gonna switch over. All right, let's see. This next one is really pretty. Now, this one is Trifari. This one's Crown Trifari. This is a really, 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 really pretty Crown Trifari. I'm gonna do it. I know these go for much more than this. But I'm gonna let you guys have at it. I do suggest Googling this. Because I think these are probably, I'm probably am really crazy for doing this. Starting bid at 1. It is Crown Trifari. Gold tone, faux pearls, right back here. This is one of the ones I think they call as like a classic Crown Trifari. There's that. You know. But I'm going to go with it because it's in this bag and I'm going to go with it. But I definitely suggest you guys Googling this one. It is definitely worth. The market value is definitely there on these. Beautiful, beautiful brooch. Yep. I know. Well, Susie skipped quite a few of them, and she went in for her sizzling 6. So, great, great, great piece, guys. Yep, power sizzle. This is a really good piece, guys. Sexy 7. All right. All right. Next, we will be looking for, what did we say it was? Easy 8. It's getting a little hot in here. Amy is out, but Susie's back at a naughty 8. There you go. Easy peasy lemon squeezy, right? Oh, we passed elegant. We went on a naughty. All right, so Susie's in at 8. Elizabeth, thank you for your bids. Elizabeth is out. All right, we're going to call this one down for Susie. So going once, going twice, fair warning, and sold. Great, great, great get, Susie. Awesome, awesome. Alrighty, thank you, thank you. Alright, last one for a little bit on the brooches. This one is not marked. It's got a little bit of wear. But it's gold tone. And then you've got green enamel. Really interesting brooch. I don't know, it's really interesting. That it's green. Start and bid at 1 if there's any interest on this one. There is the back. There is the brooch. So if there's any interest on this one. Yep, congratulations. Congratulations. Yeah, it's a good piece. It's a really good piece. On the Trifari. But so yeah, so Elizabeth is in at 1 on this one. And Amy is in at 2. There is not really a flower, but a bush that produces, I don't know, I can't remember the name of it. Seemed like my mom had one, and it was just like little green leaves, but it made like this really, or green I'm gonna stop, like green petals almost. I can't remember the name of the flower or the bush. But anyway, Elizabeth is hot at 3. Amy is out. Thank you, Amy, for your bids. Elizabeth, I'm going to call this one down for you. Going once, going twice. Fair warning. And sold. Thank you, Elizabeth. Thank you, Amy, for your bids. That was the green. All right. Definitely. Well, thank you guys. Thank y'all. I mean, that's a big part of it. I like.
It's a big lump of coal.
What is it?
It's a big lump of gold.
A big lump of gold. Well, that's it. Her squishy. She's over here playing with her squishies. But no. That's what, I love for you guys to get deals too. So if I get deals, y'all get deals too. Congratulations. All right, so those are it with the brooches. For right now, we'll come back and we'll do some more dollar bids here in a little bit. But I did have a few things that some new stuff for tonight. Sorry for the shaky cam. I do have some new stuff for tonight, and then I've got a few things too that I had over the weekend that I didn't quite get to show. But uh, let's see. I'm gonna start out with a few small things first. Hey Dana, welcome in. And then we will um share show some of these things. So let's see. Where do I want to start first? Where do I want to start first? All right. Let's see. Um. All right. And I still have turquoise cups too. All right. So these are. All right. Let me show this one. Where are the things that I didn't get to show? I do want to show that one again. And I do still have the Native American cuffs too. If anybody would like to see those. Oh, I need to put that over here. Let's show this one. And then these are all new. Where's the... Alright, Kitty. Thank you so much for coming in. I'll catch you later. Alright, let's start off with a few smalls here first. And some of the recaps. And then we're going to get in to the Native American stuff. So we're going to start working our way towards the Native American. Because they are some really, really, really cool pieces. But first off is going to be this necklace. And this is a really cool necklace. It is 17 and a half to 22 inches. And I'm going to say maybe just silver tone or maybe stainless steel findings. So here's this. So it's got a long extension. And it goes from 17 and a half to 20 and a half. But beautiful, beautiful glass crystal. So this is glass. This is not raw crystal. This is just glass. But it is absolutely stunning. It is not acrylic. It is glass. And this is absolutely phenomenal. Just a really, really, really beautiful piece. They look like prisms. You get them out in the sunlight, and they look like prisms. This is a really, really beautiful necklace. So I hadn't shown this one yet. And look at this thing on. I mean, it is just amazing. And the way that it's faceted catches the light beautifully. You've got all kinds of beautiful rainbows. Very prismatic. Absolutely gorgeous necklace. This one is going to be a start bid at 20. If there's any interest on this one. Oh, sorry, Desiree. We're out of the dollar bids for a little bit, but we will come back. But yeah, this one was neat. Um, it is absolutely stunning. Um, it is. It really is pretty. And so then of course you've got, and there it is hand knotted in between. So you've got like these really big faceted glass bits, and then you've got a hand knot. Then you've got the little one, and then a hand knot. So really great, really beautiful necklace. It is very fancy. Awesome. Thank you, Elizabeth. Elizabeth is in at 20. It is a gorgeous necklace. Um, and again, so you guys can, I really wish you guys could see this in person. Because I mean the sparkle on it is just absolutely gorgeous. And the way that it's faceted, it really catches the light beautifully. All right, so Elizabeth is in at 20. If there's any other interest, we're looking at 21 or above. And if not, we will call this one down. Let's move this down just a little bit. All right. I know. I love it too. I think it is absolutely stunning. Susie's in at 21. Thank you. Yeah, I was sorry. I was getting ready to call it. I was getting ready to call it down. Uh, Susie is in at 21. Yeah. Yep. So Susie is in at 21. We're looking at 22. If there's any interest, Elizabeth is in at 22. So next we would be looking for 23. It is. It's stunning. It's gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. It's very sparkly. I love that. All right. All right. Elizabeth says you got to get off those hands. Susie is out. All right. Well, thank you, Susie. Thank you for your bids. Elizabeth, I'm going to call this one down for you. So going once, going twice, fair warning, and sold. Thank you, Elizabeth. And so that was the crystal necklace. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. It is. It's gorgeous. All right. Let's see. All right, next up. Now, we did see this one this weekend, but I'm going to show it again because this is really a phenomenal piece. This is a really great cuff. Now, this can, it could go on a 7, but it's a little, but you've got flexibility. So this can go up or down. It is still a little snug at 7. Um, um, this one is, I tried to. This one is, it can go to a 7. But on my wrist, it's a little bit snug. So I would say somewhere around maybe 6 and 3/4. But this is fun. This is just a really fun, sort of like a copper gold wire. But then you've got a beautiful piece of carnelian and agates, along with some chips and some crystals there. So this one is going to be a starting bid um, at 18. If there's any interest on this, I love this. I think this is really pretty. This is great colors, great for summer. And carnelian and agate, they're such great stones anyway. But beautiful, beautiful. If there's any interest on this one, okay. So that is there. If there's any interests. Let's see here. I'll mark that one down a little bit too. All right. Now, next one. This is a little Charmin Charlie's. Now, this is just a little um, costume jewelry piece, but it is pretty, and it's gold tone, and you've got multiple layers. Got 3 layers, 3 strands, and little glass crystal beads, and then gold tone beads, and then you come down and you've got like little abalone discs. So here is, did I say how long it is? No. Oh, okay. It goes all the way, I think, to 20 and a half. But here's the little Charmin Charlie's. So this one can go all the way to 20 and a half, I think, on this one. So I'd say probably about 18 to 20 and a half. Um, and then, of course, you've got your gold tone. And then you come down, like I said, you've got beautiful glass beads, and then gold beads, and then you've got little abalone discs. So little bits of abalone. Really pretty necklace. And just really sweet. And so then that's kind of what that looks like on the bust. Alright, so this one is going to be a start bid at 10 if there's any interest on this one. Just a really sweet necklace. A really pretty necklace. Very sweet necklace. And Charmin Charlie's. Alright. Thank you, Susie. Susie is in at 10. If there's any other interest, we're looking at 11 or above. I do too. I love the layers too. And I love the blue glass and the AB blue glass, which really helps to pick up with the abalone. See, like the little blue glass beads, like the top ones up here, have an AB finish, which I think picks up perfectly down here with the abalone. And the iridescence of the little abalone discs. So, beautiful necklace. And so we're going to call this one down for Susie. So going once, going twice, fair warning, and sold. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I agree. That's right, I agree. So it's Charmin, Charlie. All right. Thank you, thank you. All right, let's do. Awesome, cool, cool, cool. Now this one we did see over the weekend, but I was going to bring this one back out too, and see if there's any interest. This one is the Carolyn Pollock. This is the one that's 15 to 19 inches. Sterling silver clasp and findings. And then you've got beautiful turquoise, amber, and sterling silver beads. Gorgeous chunky turquoise. Some green, some a little bit more blue, some a little bit more green. But beautiful, beautiful turquoise. Chunky, chunky turquoise. So this one is going to be a start bid at 65 if there's any interest on this one. Yeah, this one's pretty. This one's really cool. And again, turquoise and amber go phenomenal together. So that's there. If there's any interest on that one, that's the Carolyn Pollock. Gorgeous, gorgeous piece. Alright, let's see. Alright, so let's go ahead. Let's get into some of the Native American pieces here. Now, I've got some fun different things. And it's kind of all over the place. And some new sterling. Um, so make sure that I get everything here. Alright. So, some Native American, some not Native American. But I don't know exactly where to start at. Let's do a couple of these pieces first. Hey Jeff, welcome in. Now this first one isn't Native American. This one is just sterling. A neat little sterling piece. But this one is by Far Fetched. So what you have is a donkey with flowers, which I kind of feel like the joke is with this one is you have an ass bringing the wife flowers because he has been an ass. But that's I mean, I'm just gonna say it for what it is.
10-year-olds, I need to hear that.
You'll get it.
You know.
Back here is where it is signed Far Fetched. So this is by Far Fetched. This is, and yes, exactly. That's exactly what I thought of that when I saw this. A donkey with flowers. I mean, what else? I mean, why else? I know, right, Skylar? So anyway, donkey with flowers. This one is a start and bid. It is sterling silver. It is tested sterling silver. Start and bid at 28 on this one if there's any interest. I just thought it was great. I think it's just a really great little piece. A very comical piece. But I just thought it was really fun. So that's there if there's any interest on the Far-Fetched brooch. Really fun. I just think that's great. Now, for anybody, now I guess we are going to, let me go and switch over and do some little charms. For anybody that likes different little charms. So we've got some Native American things. So first one is going to be this like little, I guess it's sort of like a little concho. Let me make sure I got this going the right way. So you've got a little hole right here, and I don't have a little spring ring to put through this. But right here is where you would put the little spring ring. And then it would go like a little charm. It is marked sterling, and it's also marked sterling on the back of one of these, and then on the back of both of them it's marked sterling. You've got little malachite beads, but this is small, and this would be for like a little charm. I do not have ivory, no. And welcome in, Karen. Welcome in. Yeah, right, Minnie. So this is going to be, so the size on this one is about 1.5 inches. So this is about 1.5 inches. So sweet little piece. This is a really sweet little charm. This one I'm going to do a start bid at 20 if there's any interest on this one. So little Native American little charm, marked sterling with malachite. So but like I said, it just needs a little spring ring to be able to use it as a charm. But it's really sweet. Hey, Jason, welcome back. All right, so Karen is in at 20. Thank you so much. If there's any other interests, we are looking at 21 or above. And if not, we will call it down. So going once, going twice. Fair warning and sold, right? Welcome back, Jason. All right, thank you, Karen. Thank you, thank you. And let me get this in a little bag. Where did all my little bags go? Thank you, thank you. I can, Minnie. Yes, I will do it. That's a great little piece. Thank you, Minnie. All right, so let me mark you sold too, Minnie. That's a great little piece. Oh, that's funny. All right, let me write both of these down before I forget. I'm gonna get tied up in chat. Forget to write these things down. All right, let's see. That was a concho, feather, charm, and then mini, donkey, flower, brooch. All right, thank you guys. Thank you, thank you. You're seriously and laughing. Ah, that's fun. That's awesome, though. All right, next one. Now I don't. I mean, there's nothing really in this one to really say anything about Sterling. This one's still on the little card, and I just left it that way. Thank you, Minnie. Thank you, hon. So I just left it this way. But this is a cute little charm. Now it does have a little ring right here, but you could always add another little ring to, again, make into like a little charm bracelet. But it's a little charm made to look like a one of those earrings. And I'm not going to be able to say it right, so I'm not even going to try to butcher it. But cute little charm. This one is going to be a start bid at 12. If there's any interest on this one. Okay. So cute little charm. Um, Really cute little, sweet little thing to make a little charm bracelet out of. The next one I've got is a little cross. Now this, oh, thank you, Tammy. Tammy is in at 12. If there's no other interest, we're going to count this one down. So going once, going twice, fair warning, and sold. If I can, I will try to find my spring rings, although I don't think I have any more Starling ones left. But if I do, I will include them for both you, Tammy, and Karen. But I've got to see if I still have any. Because I think I've used, unless if I could try to get some. But anyway, thank you, Tammy. Uh, I'm just gonna put on their earring charm. Why did you just scream? My child just screamed.
I didn't
All right.
scream. I jumped and I gasped.
You jumped and you gasped.
Yeah, you know why? Because there's this jump scare that I didn't know it was going to happen, and it scared me because there was a spider.
All right. Next one is a cute little, this is a little cross, and you've got like a, looks like a little piece of coral, a little piece of turquoise, and then shell. I did, this did register as sterling. So cute little cross if there's any interest on this one. And this one I'm going to do a start bid at, 15 if there's any interest on this one. So it is. It is very cute. It is very sweet. And again, will look really cute on a little charm bracelet. So that is that one. Or you can make an earring out of it. You could definitely do that with some of these. And always do mix match. You can always do mix. Anyway, your earrings don't necessarily have to match anymore. If I can say that, if I can get that out. All right, next one I've got is a little piece of turquoise. And again, this one will probably need a little spring ring too. I don't know if the wire is sterling, but it's so minuscule, it's small. But here's a really sweet little piece of turquoise. So this one is also going to be, let's do this one at 12. If there's any interest on this one. So pretty little piece of turquoise. Again, just put like a little jump ring through that. It would make a nice little charm because it's small. This one's also small. And this one's approximately 1 inch. So 1 inch on that one. But great for charm bracelets. And then the other one I've got. Now this is tiny. You could again put a little ring on this, jump ring. And then this could be worn as a pendant or as a little charm. But really beautiful. I don't see any markings on the back of this one. But it is sterling. This did test for sterling. And you got the sawtooth bezel. Pretty little piece of turquoise. So again, it's small. This one is bail included. You're looking at 3/4 of an inch. But again, really sweet piece. This one is also going to be at 20 if there's any interest on this one. So again, this would make a sweet little pendant on a necklace. Or a charm for a charm bracelet. Try to hold it up. Or, of course, you could always make an earring out of it, too. Okay. Alright, so there is that one. Now, the next thing I've got... now, I do have a Heshi or Hishi necklace with a bear claw or talon. But then I've got this loose one. It is sterling. And you've got a really pretty piece of malachite. But anyway, this has got the holes drilled through it. So if you wanted to bead this, and have this be the focal point of a necklace, you can. You can also do something else with this. You could make this, if you know how to do it, this would make a really cool ring. You could do different things with it. But I did not see any markings on this. It does test for sterling. But I don't see any kind of maker's mark or any other mark on this one. And then, like I said, you've got the piece of malachite. I don't know how to price this one. Yes, or a weapon. That is correct. I really do not know how to price this one. So I'm just going with my gut. And I honestly, I could not find these single. So anyway, it is sterling. It is Native American, like bear claw or bird talon, that they use for necklaces, and then it does have malachite. So, that's there. If there is a or nice, yeah, right. But that would make a really cool ring. It really would. Like, that would make a really cool ring. But anyway, great piece. If there's any interest on that one. Alright. So thank you guys for looking at that. Alright, I'm going to do some of the bigger pieces and kind of go from there. So, I know you guys saw in my preview a couple of the Zuni pieces. that I found over the weekend. These things are absolutely incredible. These are absolutely amazing pieces. I know that these are up there. These are going to be up there in price. But they are absolutely phenomenal. Um, so I am just gonna just bring these out. Oh, awesome! Thank you, Tammy. Tammy is in at 45 on the claw, and we will call it down. Going once, going twice. Fair warning and sold. Thank you, Tammy. Thank you. Thank you. Great little get. Because I don't see these separate. And I have searched for several days in different ways, and I really could not find. Um, couldn't find them separate. So thank you, thank you. Find a little bag to put this in. This will work. All right.
Just smack my lips. Smack my lips.
Don't drink all of it now.
What? Chocolate milk? Can't help it. He's the one who drink all the what milk?
Well, I understand that, but I meant just you general. You're going to have a tummy ache. Let's see. Malachite Claw. It is really cool. It's really, really, really a cool piece. All right. Cuff. All right. So, I don't even know where to begin on this one, guys. This thing's amazing. So you've got turquoise, inlay turquoise, mother pearl, jet, coral. This thing, shale. It is absolutely amazing. This is a Zuni Thunderbird cuff, sterling silver. It is big. It is definitely large and in charge. I could not find a maker's mark on this one. Now I've got a maker's mark on the other thing. But it is absolutely amazing. I don't know. It is too tight for me. It is way too tight for me. But see, you can see the scale of how big this thing is. This thing is huge. Now, as far as risk goes, I'm gonna say probably around a 6.5 or less. There may be a little bit of flexibility in this, but I'm gonna tell you don't want to flex it too much. So I'm gonna say this is probably safer around 6.5 or less. This is absolutely incredible. So I don't even know where to begin. But there's no chipping. I didn't see any chipping or any issues with any of the inlay. All of it is there. It is just absolutely gorgeous. It is a Zuni Thunderbird. And I couldn't find one exactly like this. I couldn't find one with exactly the same and with the same level of detail with all the different bead work and the rope work. It was hard to find one just like this one. It is absolutely amazing. I don't know what else to say about this one. Now the price tag is up there, and I understand that. Welcome in, Ducky. Welcome in. This one is going to be a start bid at. I know it's up there, but the value is there. Start bid is $425. It is absolutely amazing. It is really an exceptional piece. Absolutely beautiful. Very, very large. Amazing craftsmanship. This is older. This is vintage. Probably around 1940s-ish. But it is really an incredible. Yes, it's definitely an investment piece. Definitely, definitely, definitely. Um, so it is. It is. It really is. So it is. It's amazing. It's a really, really, really amazing piece. So that's there. I know it's one of those things you might have to consider. You guys know where to find me. But it is. It's definitely. The value is definitely there on that one. I've seen some of these go for over $600, $700. So it's a piece. Now the next one is going to be the Rain Man. Now this is a bolo tie, so leather bolo tie. And then you've got a Zuni Rain Man. Again, sterling silver, and you've got your inlay of coral, turquoise, mother pearl, and I guess either jet or shale, or both. Um, Amazing piece. Here is the back, and it is signed J, and I think this is Huli Hulalita Lammy is the signature. And so this is Zuni, again, from probably around the 1940s. But this is the Zuni Rainbow Man. And then you come down here and you've got these two that are also sterling. The little things down here. So amazing piece, amazing Rain Man bolo tie. This is absolutely incredible. And again, just one of those just really cool pieces. So if there's any interest on this one, the bolo is a starting bid at. Do you think so? It could be. It could be black onyx. So starting bid at 295. If there's any interest on this one, and welcome, girl. Welcome in, Montana girl. Welcome in. Good to see you. I know. I love the bolo. It is. It's just an amazing piece. But you got your Rain Man. So amazing Zuni pieces. If there's any interest on either one of these, and you guys know where to find me. So those are there. All right. So thank you guys for looking at those. All right. So a few of the other pieces that we've got. All right. Yeah, I love these two. I think they are absolutely incredible. They are really amazing finds. And it's hard for me to find stuff like that around here. This next one is an old, what I could gather is an old, possibly Navajo, Hishi style necklace. Now the clasp is not sterling. Oh, awesome. Awesome, awesome. Well, I appreciate that from Jason. It's good to see you. I know I see you all the time over at Jason's. So, all right. Next one is, this is 16 inches. So this one is 16 inches. And again, from what I gather, it is old Navajo. Not 100% for certain. But anyway, the clasp is not sterling. This is, I think, more copper based. But then you've got your Heshi style shell, and comes down. You've got a couple of little sterling balls here, and then you've got the turquoise sterling claw, sterling silver claw. Now it is not marked. I mean, it's got some cool markings around here as far as the stamping goes to kind of give it, again with the bear claw look or talon, bird talon look. But anyway, it's a really cool old piece. If there's any interest on this one, So I'll show you what this one looks like on. This is really, really cool. So this one is going to be a start bid at 95. If there's any interest on this one. Okay, sounds good. And I mean, please feel free to register. All you have to do is just email me your information. And my email is pinned to either the top or the bottom of the chat, depending on what platform you're on. But yeah, there you go. Thank you, Desiree. She got it. Yeah, turtles.shells13 at gmail.com. Um, but this is a really, really cool piece. Really neat vintage, older piece. So that's there if there's any interest on that one. Awesome, awesome. All right, so let's see what else we've got. Because that's not all. Now, this one is Native American. And from what I could gather on this cuff, it is marked L. And it almost looks like it could be an R, but then again, it could also be a P. So it's either Ron or Paul Livingston, Navajo artist. Because you can see right in here, you see the L. But then it almost looks like it was trying to do either an R and a P above it. I just can't quite tell. But anyway, I'm going to say this is the Livingston family because that's very similar to several other pieces. But anyway, sterling silver cuff. And then you've got, from what I can gather, is 12 karat gold filled in row. So really, really pretty cuff. Now this does have some wear to it. Um, this one's seen quite a bit of love. But it is, yeah, it is. It's really detailed. This one comes to 6 3/4. You could probably get it up to 7. But this looks like very comfortable at 6 3/4. But I could wear it if I wanted to. It's a little snug. But it'll fit me. I wear size 7, 7 1/4. Um, so I would definitely, you know, ouch. 6 3/4 is pretty good on this one. But again, so you do have a little bit of scuffing right in here. Um, maybe just a little bit of wear to this. It's definitely been unloved. It's definitely been a loved piece. But it really is a pretty piece if there's any interest on this one. And I'm going to do this one a starting bid at 65 if there's any interest on this one. These are great for stacking cuffs, different things. So that's there if there's any interest on that one. All right, now this one's not Native American, but it's turquoise. This next one is absolutely beautiful. All right. This is a J. King DTR. And you can see, it's a little hard to see, but right down there is where his signature is. But J. King DTR turquoise bracelet, all sterling silver. Beautiful, beautiful turquoise. And the size on this one is right there at about 7 inches. But you've got enough leeway, I think, to come up to 7 1/4. Yeah, the color is beautiful. So I'd say definitely 7 1/4 on this one. Fits perfectly. And actually I could tighten it up a little bit too if I wanted to. Beautiful, beautiful turquoise. If there's any interest on this one. Yeah, because you haven't eaten. And I've been after you all night to eat. Alright, so this one, don't say that. I can't keep everything. The starting bid, 95. If there's any interest on this one, I know, right? I'm so tempted. I'm so tempted. But beautiful J King. Great piece. And you got some of the copper kind of coming through. Beautiful blue. Beautiful turquoise. A little bit of pyrite. So I know, I do too. I love this too. So it's a great piece, especially for bigger wrists. Because it's hard for us to find bigger cuffs. So great piece if there's any interest. And again, that one is J King. The next little sterling piece that I've got. Now this one's not Native American, but this is just a really sweet designed hinged sterling silver bangle. So right here's a little hinge. It opens like that. It is signed. I think it's signed Townland IBB. Something like that. It's a little hard to see. So this one had quite a good bit of tarnish on it. But anyway, so hinged bracelet. You still got the little safety chain. Let me get the size on this one. This one comes down to 7 1/4. So 7 1/4 on the mandrel. And so this sterling silver one, again, this is great to layer with different things or stack. This one is also going to be a starting bid at 45. If there's any interest on this one. So really beautiful sterling. It's lightweight. This isn't super heavy. So it's probably somewhere another electroform. Doesn't say it's electroform. The turquoise, this one is about 7 1/4. This one can fit on my wrist easy, and I'm about 7 1/4, 7 1/4. You can tighten it up a little bit, but yeah, definitely for a bigger wrist. It's around 7 1/4. Yeah, beautiful turquoise. Okay. And so then this one was the one at 45, with the hinged bangle, and that one was 7 1/4 also. Actually, let me write that down. All right. All right. It is. It's really pretty. It's beautiful turquoise. Gorgeous turquoise. All right. Is there any interest in any of the other turquoise bracelets that I've got? So I do still have these as well. See if there's any interest in these. So this one is a beautiful sterling silver turquoise cuff. It is marked LH for, I think it's Leo Harvey. Absolutely beautiful. And it's a really beautiful piece of old turquoise. But you can see that there are some like little inclusions in here. But there is one little hairline crack. I don't see it exactly at the moment, but there is one right there. But it doesn't seem to hurt. Like this isn't loose. It's not coming loose. So yeah, I love this one. It's really beautiful. So this one is a starting bid. I had 135 on it. I'll put it down to 125 if there's any interest on this one. So great piece. Beautiful, beautiful stone. Green turquoise with all of that inclusion and matrix in it. The host rock. Next one is going to be the Tahi piece. Again, beautiful sterling silver cuff. And this is the one that's got you've got the pretty like little twist rope through it. And then you've got this really beautiful turquoise cab. Not entirely sure the type of. Yeah, it is. It's a beautiful green. Yeah. Not entirely sure the type of turquoise on this one, but it is absolutely beautiful. And it's signed on the inside sterling and then Tahi. It's a little hard to see, but it's there. Tahe. Really great cuff on this one. Again, I think I had this one at 135. I'll bring this one down to 125 if there's any interest on this one. Okay, beautiful, beautiful cuff. Again, gorgeous Navajo piece. And then the last one is the 3 cab. I can't go too low on this one. Can't really go too much lower on this one. I think I had 185 on this one. Go down a little bit. Beautiful sterling. And again, you've got 3 beautiful cabs of turquoise. Absolutely gorgeous. No maker's mark on this one, but it is sterling. There is the back. At least I couldn't find a maker's mark. But this is gorgeous. This is absolutely beautiful. So this one I will do at 175 if there's any interest on this one. I had 185. But I will come down to 175 on this one. Yeah, it's a really, really, really beautiful piece. Okay. All right. So there is my turquoise stash. There is my Native American stash. So if there is any interest on those, and actually let me write some of these things down here for a minute. Thank you, Desiree. Thank you, thank you. All right, let's do Leo Harvey, Tahi. So I will remember this next time. All right. Thank you guys so much for looking at those. All right, we're going to switch it back over. So this is another really pretty little pearl set. And all right, so I'll put this one over here. All right, so this is just a really sweet little freshwater pearl set. The necklace is 16 inches, has an old spring ring clasp, beautiful freshwater pearls on a clear wire. So it's kind of like that floating pearl or invisible line look. And so it's got the 16-inch necklace. And then it also comes with a precious little bracelet. And the bracelet is 6.5. So here is the bracelet. Comes to 6.5 on the mandrel. So the starting bid on this set is going to be 30. Yep, a really pretty little matching set. So 6.5 on the bracelet. So that set is going to be a starting bid at 30 if there's any interest on that one. And for those of you coming in, I'm going to move this down a little bit so y'all can see what's out on the table. For anybody coming in, if there's anything that you guys would like for me to rerun, just let me know. I'll be happy to do that. But yeah, the freshwater pearls are absolutely beautiful. It's a sweet little set. Alright, let's see what else we've got. Do I have anything else ready? Alright. Alright, I think that's all the new stuff. Couple of other fun pieces that we had from over the weekend. So I'll move this one down. And then we're going to go back to some more dollar bids. But this one first. This one is the Lucas Lameth Rose Quartz beautiful freshwater pearl sterling silver necklace. It is 3 strands. Here is the clasp. And it's one of those where you know, you've got to hook it in here, then push it in. It is on the clasp where it's marked LUC. Of course, it's upside down, but it says LUC in the 925. So for Lucas Lameth, and then 3 strands, beautiful rose quartz, and then you've got these beautiful pink colored, almost sort of like champagne pink, maybe rosé colored freshwater pearls. But beautiful necklace. This one is 18 inches. Yeah, the clasp was cool. 18 inches on this one. It's gonna fall over. Beautiful necklace. The pinks are absolutely gorgeous. So this one is going to be a start bid at $60 if there's any interest on this one. Okay. So start bid at $60 on the rose quartz and the pink pearls. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I do have these. Excuse me, I can't seem to get enough to drink. Hey, Sky Bear, would you do me a favor? Go get the lemonade for me. I know, but I'm not to die first. What? 2 minutes? I guess. All right. I don't know if there's any. I don't have my little ring sizer. But these are very tiny little rings. I don't know if anybody's interested in any of these rings. I want to say these are probably around. That one could be size 6. Around maybe 5 or 6. Maybe one a little bit closer to 4. But these are the 3 rings. The bottom one, I don't know. I'm not sure what stone that is. Then you've got onyx, and then you've got turquoise. But these are tiny rings. These are like little stacking rings. Honestly, for me, these are like little midi rings. I just don't have my sizer, so I can't tell you 100% for certain what size they are. But there's that one. I mean, if you guys want me to run these, I will. They're not very much. Yay, tiny rings. Okay, well, I guess let me run them. I wish I had something. I don't know what my sizer is. But I will say, so this one I'm going to say is probably about 4 or 5. This one is probably about 5 or 6, maybe closer to 6. But I could be wrong. It could be 5. This one I want to say is probably closer to 5. Because I can't get that one over my knuckle. All right, so let's do this one first. This is the little turquoise I don't think it's marked on the inside anyway. It does test for sterling. So it's just a little sterling turquoise ring. Again, I want to say this one's probably around a size 4. But it's a sweet little turquoise ring. So this one I'm gonna go at 10 if there's any interest on this one. So great stacking ring. Um, or great to be a little midi ring, something like that. And it's little. And when I say it's little, I mean it's little. But it's really sweet. So Twilight is in at 10. Karen is also in at 10. Karen, I would need for you to go to 11. So it's just a little thin little thing. But it really is a little precious. Yeah, like a little pinky ring. But it's really precious. But it's little. Yeah, definitely. Or a midi ring. Because actually I think it looks pretty cool like that. And then if you had a bigger turquoise one down here, like that would be amazing. Um, so I think it's a great little piece like that. So Karen is high at 15. Yeah, yep. All right, Twilight is out. Twilight, thank you so much for your bids. Karen is in at 15. We're going to call this one down. So going once. No, right, Elizabeth. Going twice. Fair warning. And sold. I know, right? Like, that's their size, but for me, I have to do it as a mini ring. All right. Thank you, Karen. Thank you, Twilight, for your bids. Thank you, Karen. Ah, there you go. Yeah, that would be a challenge. I could see that. Um, all right, let's see. All right. So the next one. Yeah, let me make sure it's onyx before I actually completely tell you it's onyx. Yes, it is onyx. All right. So this one again. Now this is a neat little band. It's like a 3-row band. And it's a little heart and it's a little onyx. This one I think is the one that I said is probably around 5. Because it will go 3 on your right pink. Gotcha. So it will go over my knuckle. So I'm gonna say this one's right around 5, maybe 5.5, something like that. But sweet little onyx. Of course, I guess it would help if I put in the starting bid. 12 on this one. If there's any interest, it's just a sweet little heart ring. But it is precious. Okay, so Karen is in at 12. It is. It's really, really sweet. And these are great to stack with. Alright, so Karen is in at 12. If there's any other interest. Yeah, and then it's got the like little beads over on the side, which I think is a nice little adornment. So it's trying to focus. So anyway, we're gonna count it down. So going once. Oh, the Twilight's back at 13. Twilight is in. So then the next would be 14. And I will let you guys do your thing. So Twilight is out. So Karen is hot 14. So we're going to call it down. Going once. Going twice. Fair warning. And sold. Thank you. Thank you. Twilight, thank you for your bids. Karen, thank you. Yep. That one was 14. All right. Put that in the same little bag. All right. I'm going to get up my little loop so I can tell you what kind of stone is on this little ring. It's so tiny. But there's actually, if you wouldn't, it's got like, it does have markings on the inside of the band. It is small. Yeah, they do. They make good stackers. All right, so there is writing on the inside of this. And I'm assuming it says Sterling. But it's really hard to read because it's tiny. And my eyes cannot read that small. I think it says Sterling. Which it is Sterling. Like, I've already tested it. I know it's Sterling. But it looks like it might say something else, too. But I just can't read it. Either that or it could just be a layer of tarnish that just happens to look like wording. But no, I do think it's marked something. But it's a little black stone. See if it's onyx. But it doesn't have a shine, like a pot. I guess it is onyx. So I guess this is onyx too. Now here is the little ring. There we go. So there you go. So you can see the stone a little bit. It is tiny. And this one, again, I think this one's probably around a 5. It can go over the knuckle, but it's not going to go down. So I don't think it's a 6 or a 7. Could be around a 6, but I say probably between 5 and 6. And it's small. But it's a sweet little ring. Again, great little stacker. This one I'm going to do at 10. It is tiny. It is very, very tiny. With tiny little fingers, I guess. I don't know. I couldn't pull that off. I could not pull that off. So there we go. Okay. So if you could see right there is where it's got some. It's either the glare catches it and so maybe it's not. Maybe that's not writing. It looked like writing. Maybe it was over. No. Maybe it's not. But I thought it looked like it was. Anyway, Karen is in at 10. Oh, honey, I just got chunky hands. I got chunky everything. So Karen's in at 10. All right, so if there's any other interest, we're looking at 11 or above. But if not, we'll call this little ring down. So going once, going twice, fair warning, and sold. Thank you, Karen. Thank you, thank you. All right, great little gets on those. Those are great little stacking pieces. All right, thank you. Hey, Deborah, welcome in. All right. All right, all right, all right. Let's do. Well, let us switch over. And we got about 30 more minutes. So let's do some more dollar items. I will find some more tiny rings. Yes. I will be on the hunt. Which I'm always on the hunt for new rings anyway, and I know I usually can get a good combination. Doing good, doing good. Little on the tired side, but I'm good. I hope you are, Deborah. We went with Skylar and her school for a field trip today to the zoo, which was a lot of fun. But I am I'm exhausted. It was definitely a busy day. Oh, I was gonna run this one real quickly. This is before I do the dollar bid ones, let me run this one and see if there's any interest. This is just a really pretty brooch. And I'm gonna bring this one down a little bit. Um but beautiful blues. Now this is a newer brooch. This isn't a vintage one. But the blues are absolutely gorgeous. It is very, very sparkly. And here is the. All right, have a good night, Desiree. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. Um, Here is the back. You can see that there is a place to put a chain or put this on a torque. And there's the back construction. So newer construction, newer piece, but still beautiful, beautiful blues. I know, right, Ducky? Right? This one is going to be a starting bid at 10. Good night, Desiree. Thank you again so much. Thank you, thank you. Um, so beautiful piece. It is just absolutely shiny, absolutely sparkly. So 10 on this one. If anybody's interested in the blue blinding lights. That's what I mean. It is. I am not gonna lie. You see this thing in person, like you think you see the sparkles through the phone. In person, it is really amazing. It is very, very sparkly. Um, yeah, yeah, it's incredible. Awesome, thank you, Karen. Good get. All right, so if there's no other interest, we're gonna call this one down for Karen. Going once, going twice. Fair warning. You could, Ducky, yes. And sold, yes. I mean, I'm serious. Like in person, it's mesmerizing how pretty that blue is and how sparkly it is. Congratulations, Karen. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I bet you did. I bet you did get compliments on that, Deborah. Awesome. Awesome. All right. Yeah. Let's see what we got in here. Let's see what else we have. So I don't know what all I have in these little bags, but let's go through it and see. All right, so we're back on the $1 increments. This is one of those sort of like metal tone flower power brooches. Again, I want to say probably 60, 70, something like that. But beautiful silver tone, and then you've got sort of like a gold tone wash, and then you've got the beautiful AB crystal rhinestone in the middle. Here is the back, and really great piece. Yeah, this one's working order. So really fun piece. So this one, we're back at the dollar starting bids. So starting bid at 1. Yeah, it is. It is. I agree, Deborah. Definitely, definitely. So great little flower brooch if there's any interest on this one. And this one is a starting bid at 1. Okay. So that one is there. Let's see what else we have in here. This is a pretty dolphin one. Now this one is signed LC. This one is Liz Claiborne. And you've got the two-tone dolphin. You've got the black dolphin and then the silver-tone dolphin. Really sweet pair. Here is the back where it is signed LC for Liz Claiborne. So great little dolphin brooch. If there's any interest on this one. And this one is a starting bid at 1. If anyone is interested in this one. Okay. So the dolphins are there. Let's see what else we've got. That one's got a lot of wear to it. Alright, now this one is signed by Best. It is a really fun butterfly. And you've got like acrylic, I think these are acrylic. Yeah, acrylic cabs, and then you got the rhinestones with the butterfly. And then here is the back. So it can be worn as a pendant, but it's also got 2 loops if you wanted to loop. Okay, Elizabeth, you got it. I got you down for the dolphin. Thank you, thank you. Alright, so the butterflies, so like I said, you've got back here a place where you could put a chain, and so then you could wear it as a pendant if you wanted to. This is just a really fun piece. Great for spring and summer. Beautiful colors. This one is going to be a start bid at 1. If there's any interest on this one. And like I said, this would be really pretty to put a chain through. That would be a really pretty pendant. And beautiful colors. Beautiful spring and summer colors. So like a coral color, turquoise color, and then pink and yellow. So really pretty butterfly. If there's any interest on that one. Let's see. Awesome. Thank you, Cheryl. Cheryl is in for 1 on the butterfly. If there is any other interest, we're looking at 2 or above. If not, we'll count it down. So going once. Going twice. Fair warning. And sold. Thank you, Cheryl. Thank you, thank you. Pretty little butterfly. Really pretty little colors. All right. Let's see. Let's find some other stuff. What do I have over here? Yes, definitely. I can do that, Cheryl. Yep. I can do that, and I'll probably just wait and invoice you for that next week, if that's okay. Next one is a really pretty tiger's eye bracelet. And it's not sterling silver. I want to say this is probably stainless steel. But it comes to, on the shortest length, it comes to a size 7. But it does have an extension. So you could get it out a little bit further. So I mean, this could be male or female. My husband likes to wear tiger's eye. But anyway, so this could come down to 8.5. So 8.5. And now I've forgotten what I said. Um, yes, definitely. All right, so that is the silver flower brooch. All right, you got it, Susie. Thank you. No, 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 no. That's the largest. That is the largest. The smallest it could come to is a 7. So 7 to 8.5. So 7 to 8.5. And beautiful, beautiful tiger's eye. It's got a lot of chatoyancy to it. And then you've got a couple of like little like stainless steel pieces. It is marked LACN. So it does have a little maker's tag, but it's a really, really cool bracelet. So this one is going to be a start bid at 1. Yeah, there it is. Yep. All right, Ducky is in at 1. It is. It's a really great bracelet. Sorry, Ducky. All right, so again, so probably like stainless steel. But then the tiger's eye is just absolutely beautiful. Really pretty chatoyancy on that. Um, so I think it's awesome. So it can go anywhere from 7 to 7 to 8.5. All right, so we're gonna call this one down for Ducky. So going once, going twice, fair warning, and sold. Thank you, Ducky. Thank you, thank you. You sound like me, Ducky. All right. Yeah, the movement and the stone. Agreed, agreed. All right, let's see what else I can find. All right, so this is a neat necklace. It's got some wear to it, though. But it is signed, if I can read it. Kristen Davis. It's a long necklace. And it's got an extension. So it's already long, and then it's got an extension. Now it's a silver tone necklace. It is not sterling silver. But comes down to about 35 inches, and then it has an extension, so about 35 to 39. So this one, let's take a look at it. Can't seem to get this thing clasped. There we go. So it's just a long necklace. It might, I don't know. It needs some cleaning. I don't want to do that. It just needs some cleaning. Let's do this. You want me to show it? It just needs some cleaning. All right, so 36, what did I say, 35, 36 to 39 inches. What I like about it, so you've got a silver tone chain. What I like about it are these beads. They've got beautiful chatoyancy to them. So I guess these are like dyed mother pearl beads. And then you've got like this silver tone, but you can see it needs to be polished or cleaned a little bit. Or you could leave it for that um, you know, that old uh look. It is a beautiful necklace. It is long. It goes all the way down. Those beads are absolutely beautiful. And you could always repurpose if you wanted to. Um, oh, I know you are. You're all good. Starting bid at one. If there is any interest, I mean, somebody could do something else with them too. Somebody could do something else with the beads, especially the mother pearl because they're dyed blue, and they have beautiful chatoyancy, and some iridescence to them. So if nothing else, those beads are worth salvaging. I mean, really, the necklace is really pretty. Just needs to be cleaned a little bit. If you can clean that, because it's silver tone, not sterling. So normally I would just say take a cloth and go with it. Okay, so that's there. If there's any interest on that one. Um, yeah, the mother pearl beads are really pretty. All right, I'm gonna do this one as $1. This is a really cool necklace. It has a fish hook clasp, and let's just do a drop because we're getting close to witching time. So about 34 inches. So it's got about a 17-inch drop, so about 34 inches. Here is the clasp. Now this is some kind of jasper or gemstone. But beautiful jasper. Looks like mahogany obsidian. Not entirely sure what these two are. But again, you've got some beautiful beadwork. Not sterling, not gold, but just silver and gold tone beads. But really pretty necklace. This is the length. It's a really neat piece. It's a really nice piece. You might could double it if you've got a small neck. You might be able to double it since it does have a clasp. This is going to be a starting bid at one. If there's any interest on this, yeah, it's totally. I feel like it's totally 80s. Um, but it's a really great necklace. The stones are beautiful. And the mahogany obsidian is really pretty. That might be some kind of unikite, maybe. It almost looks like some kind of unikite. So, but beautiful jasper or agate. This actually could be some kind of crazy lace agate. Because you can see some of the translucent areas in there. So it could actually be more agate than it is jasper. Actually, it really could be. Deborah, that's up your alley. Yep, I could see it too. I know it's. All right, so Deborah is in at one. If there is any other interest, we're looking at 2 or above. Really great piece. Okay. So we're going to call this one down for Deborah. So going once, going twice, fair warning, and sold. Thank you, Deborah. Here's a bag. That is awesome. Thank you. All right. I think so. Welcome in, Sweet Skulls. Welcome in. All right. Well, we are about 10 minutes away And I definitely have a hard stop at 11 o'clock tonight because I'm tired. I am tuckered out. I may go ahead and try to do invoices tonight. Um, but if you guys would like for me to hold your boxes, um, I'll just let me know. Cause, shipping is definitely going up a little bit. So if you want to hold your box for another weekend or so, just let me know. I'll be happy to do it. And, um, yeah. So, yep, I can hold it. Yep, that is fine. Yep, yep, yep. I'll be glad to do it. I know it helps to save on shipping. Um, and especially with just one item, I know sometimes it helps to combine things. So, I don't mind doing that at all. Um, but the only thing is you have to email me when you're ready for me to ship. So, but let's go ahead. We're gonna go ahead and do a quick little giveaway for tonight. And it's gonna be something simple. So again, for YouTube is in no way affiliated with, has nothing to do, does not sponsor, is not responsible for anything like that with the giveaway. Technically, there's no monetary value, which is the $5 discount on your order tonight or on an upcoming order. Make sure you tell me, okay, if you still have a box, please send yours. Okay. All right. Let me make some notes on this here. All right, so I know. All right, so we're holding Cheryl's. All right, let me make a little mark right here. Hold, Ducky. Cheryl. Send. Send Susie's. Okay. All right. Deborah, do you want me to hold or do you want me to ship? All right. So what do we think on that? All right. So, as far as the game goes, the giveaway, no monetary value, which is the $5 discount. Make sure you keep up with it. Um, okay. All right. We'll do. Um, all right. So, but anyway, once I type in the word "go," you guys can start guessing what it is that I'm looking for. And what am I looking for? What am I gonna look for? So we went to the zoo today. So let us we're gonna guess for zoo animal and goat. I had to shoot my shot. There you go. All right, so we're guessing zoo animals and goat. First person I see on my screen. There you go, Ducky. Ducky was the first one with the penguin. Congratulations, Ducky. Congratulations. All right. Yep, you're the first person that I saw with the penguin. All right, so let's write down here. All right. uh, yep. Gotcha. All right. So, um, anything else that you guys want to look at? Anything else you guys want me to recap on? We've got a lot of great, turquoise Native American pieces. If anybody is interested in anything, and any of the Zuni pieces, any of the turquoise pieces, anything like that, please feel free to email me. I can always, work with you as far as setting up a payment plan or something like that on any of the bigger pieces. Um, the pretty beads. I'll take the pretty bead necklace for $1. Okay, this one, the one with the pretty mother pearl beads. Yep, the chatoyants. Yeah, those are pretty. Alrighty. All right, you got it, Tebra. Thank you. All right, so it is a silver bracelet. Yes, there's a couple of different ones. So let me show you those. Yeah, those are great beads to use for something. All right, so this one is a sterling silver hinged bracelet. This one, I think I said this one was came down to 7.25. It is marked Italian IBB. It is thin or lightweight, but it does say sterling. Um, and then it's got the little safety chain. It's got a really neat design on it. It's a really cool piece. Um, yeah, I agree, Ducky. Same here. This one was a start bid at 45 on this sterling bracelet, hinged bracelet. And again, this one is easily 7.25 on the mandrel. It is round. Okay, it is round. So let me see. I haven't tried to see if I can. Yeah, move that chain down. So then that's what it looks like on. Okay. And then the other is a cuff, Native American cuff, sterling silver with 14 karat gold filled. In the middle. So this is another one. Okay. Yeah, definitely. You know where to find me. All right. Anything else that you guys would like to look at? All right. Well, listen, thank you guys so much. It has been a blast. We've got a lot of other fun things in store for us this coming weekend. So again, Turtle Shell Saturday at 2 p.m. And then, of course, again next Monday at 8 p.m. Yeah, you can see the cuff. So this one is marked on the inside. Of course, again, sterling. And then it's marked L. It's one of the Livingston families. I saw a few by Ronald Livingston, Robert Livingston. Now I can't remember if it's Ron, or Robert Livingston. Oh, thank you, Ducky. Thank you. Yes, y'all have a great week. Um, or it could be Paul Livingston. But anyway, it is Navajo Native American, and you can see right there where this is the gold field. And then of course it's sterling. This one is a start and bid. It does, but it does. And it's one that you can kind of, so And it's not a tight fit. And you don't have to worry about any kind of cabs or stones or anything like that. So it's flexible. So you can flex it out a little bit, and make it a little bit looser. But now this one does have a little bit of wear to it. This one was definitely loved. You've got a couple of little scratch marks down here. Um, this one was definitely, somebody really did love this one. Um, so, but this one has a start bid at a 95 on this one. If there's any interest on this. Um, but yeah, I mean, it's been worn. But it's a great, didn't I have done, oh, wait a minute, let me double check my tags. Hey, Deborah, welcome in. Now, let me check my tag first, because now I'm questioning myself here. Those are those. That's the DTR. No, I'm sorry, not 95. Not 95. I thought that was too high. That was the DTR. 65. My bad. That one is 65. Sorry, 65 on the Livingston. I thought that was too high. Anyway, yeah, this one was 65. It was this one that was 95. All right, so was it this one or this one? No, this one I think I brought this one down to 175. But this one is the one that's J King DTR. I think that one I have 95 on it. That's where I was getting myself confused. Yeah. So I have 95 on this one. And this is the J King. Now this is a good fit. This one fits me great. So this is 7.25, definitely. Now you can bring it in a little bit. You might can bring it out just a little bit. But this is a really good fit. So, I mean, you can see on the mandrel, it comes down to 7.25, and you still got just a little bit of leeway on that. So this is a, you want the DTR one? The J King? Yeah, you can't beat J King. Okay? If you put in the 95, I'm going to put you in solds. It's a really, really great piece. Alrighty. You got it, Elizabeth. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yep, you got it. All right, thank you, thank you. How's it going, Deborah? How you feeling? All right, thank you, Elizabeth. You'll love it. It's absolutely beautiful. All right. Hey, Karen, welcome in. So if there's anything out here that you guys would like for me to recap on, please let me know. So what we've got, let's see. So what we have left out here as far as the turquoise goes. So we still have the Tahi. Now this is just silver. This isn't native. But we do have that. This one is one of the Livingstons. Anyway, so that's there. That's Native American or Navajo. But then we've got the Zuni cuff. If anybody would like for me to run this one. So it's that J King is awesome. Awesome, awesome. Well, and one that I know that'll fit you. Um, yeah, all right, so this one, this cup, Zuni Thunderbird, this one is, okay, hold that thought. So the Zuni Thunderbird cuff is a start bid at 425. It is absolutely incredible. Absolutely beautiful, beautiful. It's a lot of silver. It is very heavy. And you're looking at around 6.5 or less on the size on this. It is absolutely amazing. Beautiful, beautiful cuff. That one's the Zuni cuff. Twilight, are you asking about this one? Is this one that you're asking about, Twilight? Yeah, it is. It's amazing. Yeah, I can't get it on my wrist at all, Deborah. Well, I mean, I can, but it squishes my hand. It hurts. Okay, yeah. So this is a Carolyn Pollock, sterling silver, um, turquoise and amber and sterling necklace. This one is, I think, 15 to 18 inches, I think. Absolutely beautiful. Let me double check on the size on that one. But I think that's right. Let's see, it's going to be a yellow tag, I think. Find my little. So 15 to 19 inches. On this one. And this one I have a starting bid at 65 on the Carolyn Pollock. Yeah, the colors are beautiful. And it's Carolyn Pollock, and it's turquoise, and amber, and sterling. And so here's the links and the extension. Beautiful turquoise, beautiful Carolyn Pollock. So that one's there. That one is 65. The other thing that we've got new. Awesome. Thank you, Twilight. Twilight is in at 65. If there's any other interest, we're looking at 67 or above. If not, we will call it down. So going once, going twice, fair warning, and sold. Thank you, Twilight. Thank you, thank you. Beautiful necklace. All right. Thank you, thank you. All right. Hold that thought. All right. Next, I don't know if anybody's interested in this one, but this is the other Zuni piece. This is the Zuni Rain Man bolo. So of course it's on the bolo leather tie. Come down and you've got like the little sterling hangings here. Here is the back. And it is signed J. Lammy. So I think that is Hula Julia. I can't say it now. Said it earlier. Um, Hulalita Lammy. And then of course signed Zuni up underneath that. So amazing, amazing bolo. If anybody is interested on this one. And this one is, yeah, these were amazing finds. I can't believe I found these, where I live. Well, it's still about 45 minutes from where I live. But anyway, $2.95 on the bolo. if anybody's interested in that one. Amazing piece. Really, really incredible pieces. If anybody's interested. And then you guys always know where to find me too. You can always email me if interested. Um, so, but that's a lot of the show. The other thing I've got is this really cool old Navajo Heshi style shell, and I don't know what other kind of shell, maybe jet or I don't know exactly what all the beads are. But then you come down, and you've got the sterling beads, and then the little sterling and turquoise bear claw or talon. So I've got that one too, and I don't remember what I put on that one. This one is 95. No, I haven't done shorts yet. Yes. Yeah, that's real turquoise. Yeah, you can. Yeah, this is real turquoise. And you can see you got a little bit of pyrite up there at the top, I think. Pyrite or host. But it looks a little bit, it looks a little shiny. But anyway, yeah, that's real turquoise. So, yeah, eagle talon, something like that. So, really cool pieces. So, yeah, so some fun pieces. But anyway, so that's kind of where we are on those. So if there's anything, if anybody sees anything later that you're interested in or want to email me about, please feel free to email me at turtle.shells13@gmail.com. We will have some more fun stuff for next weekend. Yeah, we do. This one is $1. This one was $1. This one, a hard tree. There's that one. And then there was this one. This necklace. Charmin' Charlie's. 2 strands. It's a long 30-some inch. 2 strands. Red acrylic bead necklace. But it's really cool. Alright, so the green brooch. You want me to run that one? Alright, so this one is 18. I have 18 on this one, Ducky. But this is a really cool cuff. Alright, well, we've got other interests. Hold that thought. We've got other interest on the green brooch. So let's run. Yeah, I mean, it fits. Now, I wear size 7, 7 1/4. It fits me. Now, as far as the width goes, you're looking at about 2.5 inches width at the like from here to here is about 2.5 inches. But I wear size 7, 7 1/4. And this fits me perfectly. Now, if you've got small hands and small wrists, this is going to be too big. Yeah. Yeah, you might could do it. Let's see. Because you've got some flex in it. So I flexed it down just a little bit. So you can close it in a little bit. And so then that's where it would be at 6.5. But you can close it in a little bit. May still be a little big. Maybe 6 and are you upstairs? Please. Gotcha. So yeah, this might be a little bit too big then. If you're down to a 6, it's gonna be too big. Okay. Now, let's run the brooches a little bit separate. I'm sorry about doing that. But we've got a little bit of interest on these. So this one we're going to do. I know, but I always get weird things in Ducky. So I know I got some really cool things, some really odd things coming up for next weekend, or I say odd. They're different. But anyway, we're gonna start with this one. This is gonna be a starting bid at 1. And this is the one that's signed, but again, I can't really tell if I think it's Jerry's. I think it's Jerry's, but I can't remember. But it is signed down here. I just can't read it. But this one, so this one's 1. If anybody's interested in this one. Yep. I mean, honestly, that would be really cool with your agate. It sucks it doesn't fit because that would be really cool with your agate pendant. That looks like your agate pendant, just different kind of agate versus the black agate. Yep, it sure does, doesn't it? All right, so Elizabeth is out. Elizabeth, thank you for your bids. Um, is it back up again? Gotcha. Twilight is at 3. We're going to count it down. Going once, going twice. Fair warning, and sold. All right. Thank you, Twilight. Thank you, Elizabeth, for your bids. And that was the. All right. Oh, gotcha. Oh, shoot. I should have gotten other bracelets. We'll worry about that next weekend. All right. Next one. This is the grape one. This was a pendant and a brooch. It is signed Premier Designs. Grapes, enamel, leaves, and then the rhinestones. Again, this one is a starting bid at 1. If there's any interest on this one. Elizabeth is in at 1. There's any other interest, we're looking at 2 or above. If not, we will count this one down. So going once, going twice. Oh, you're all good. Hey, I understand completely, Karen, but thank you so much for coming in. Thank you. Have a great night. So going once, going twice for morning, and so to Elizabeth. Thank you, Elizabeth. All right, let's see. Run out of room on that page. Okay. And then the last one is this little gold tone flower brooch. It's really sweet. And you've got kind of like a shiny finish and then a textured finish, but little faux pearl. And then little green rhinestones. I'm sorry, my phone's kind of washing things out. But there is the back. There we go. Tone it down a little bit so you can see. But sweet little flower. Again, 1, if there's any interest on this one. Okay. So Elizabeth is in at 1 on the flower. If there's any other interest, we're looking at, okay, there we go. Twilight is in at 2. All right, Elizabeth is out. So Twilight, Elizabeth, thank you for your bids. Twilight, I'm going to count this one down for you. Going once, going twice, fair warning, and sold. Thank you. All right. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. The pink diddly. Now this one. Yes. This one. This is the rose quartz. Beautiful 3 strands rose quartz. Sterling silver, San Lucas Lameth. And then the little freshwater pearls. And I'm pretty sure I couldn't really get in there to test the scratch test the sterling silver beads, but if it's Lucas Lameth, this is sterling. This is going to be sterling, I feel like. But beautiful, beautiful necklace. Hold that thought and let me see if I can find the all the other information on it. So Lucas, it's signed LUC, Lucas Lameth 925, rose quartz, freshwater pearl necklace, 18 inches. And this one is a starting bid at 60. So this one is a starting bid at 60. Beautiful, beautiful piece. It's very lovely. But I love the pinks. The pinks are just absolutely gorgeous. And I love the little rose quartz. I love the shape of the beads. So beautiful, beautiful necklace. And then, of course, the clasp. And it's this type of clasp where it comes out and it hooks. So then you just got to hook it back. And then squeeze it and push it back in. So, yep, gotcha. All right. So that kind of does it. Yeah, the bead shape is gorgeous. It is. All right. Well, I really appreciate it, guys. Thank y'all so much. It has been a great night. Again, if there's anything that you guys are interested in, please feel free to shoot me an email. Other than that, I will see you guys again Saturday at 2 p.m. A lot of fun stuff. The tiny turquoise pendants. Or the little charm. This one. Yeah, it's little, but he's sweet. But yeah, so this one has got 20. I've got 20 on this one. I know, right? Feel like I walked it 3 times, Elizabeth. Trying to keep up with my daughter and her little friend. Yep. All right, so Kitty is in at 20. If there's any other interest, we're looking at 21 or above on the little, yes. Yes, it is real turquoise. There's the back. It's not signed, but it is real. It is sterling. It is Navajo. It has the little, and you can see right down there, you see some of the boulder, or some of the matrix, and it is sawtooth, sawtooth, bezel. Yes, sawtooth bezel. I can't think straight, guys. I can't think straight. All right, so Kitty, I will call this one down for you if there's no other interest. Going once. Going twice. Find a little bag to put it in. Going once, going twice. Fair warning. And sold. Awesome. Thank you, Kitty. It's a sweet little piece. Like I said, if I can find jump rings, I will put jump rings with these. But I cannot guarantee it. I did have a little box of sterling once, and now I don't know where they are. I know I've used some of them. I don't think I've used all of them, but I'm not for sure. Or maybe I should just try to order some, but I don't know if it'll get here in time for me to ship this week. But we'll see. And so then that was 20. All right. So thank you. All right. Yeah, it's a sweet little charm. It's a sweet little piece. All right. Any other requests? Anything else I could show, or anything else that you guys would like to see or rehash or anything like that? Um, really? Your first piece of turquoise, girl. Mm, we're gonna have to fix that. We are. We're gonna have to fix that, kitty. I know, right? So much for my hard 3, or my hard 11. Yeah, I can feel you on that, kitty. Um, it's hard to source it where I live. Yeah, agreed, Deborah. It will not be your last. Once you really get into turquoise, oh my gosh. Oh my Lanta. Like, I was never really big on turquoise until I started, really until I started the show. And I started to get more and more of it in. And then I love how versatile it is. Honestly, I'm more for like coral and pearls. But I love coral. I absolutely love coral. But then, getting in the turquoise and seeing how versatile it is and how it goes with everything. Like, some of my favorite pieces are turquoise. It is. You're right, Deborah. It is a very spiritual stone. Um, and then, what is it in indigenous culture? It's thought of, what is the sky? Is it sky, or is it? It is sky, right? Turquoise sky, something like that. So I think I'm right on that. Sky and water. Okay. I was getting ready to say I wasn't sure about water. So, but anyway, it's been a lot of fun, guys. I appreciate you guys. I love you all. Um, the only other, I've got another piece that's a little bit greener. I've got this one that's a little bit greener. Yeah, these are the last 2 little charms I think I've got, are these 2. So, what? Guys, hold that. Well, let me close up. All right, thank you guys again. I hope you guys have a great week. I am gonna run. I'm gonna get a little bit in bed, and I'm gonna get myself in bed. But again, please feel free to email me. Have a wonderful week. I will. It'll be tomorrow before I invoice. If I try to do it now, I'm gonna make some bloopers. Um, so, but anyway, I will see you guys Saturday. We've got a lot of fun stuff coming, and then we'll still have fun next Monday too. And I'm gonna bring out some more boxes for some more dollar fun next Monday as well. So, have a wonderful week. I love you all. Thank you again so much. Mwah. Y'all be safe. Thank you guys again so much for a great evening. Love you.